Hi, here we are at Pam, and this is sticking on generic facial hair and actually making it look like it belongs. Now, when you hold this sidey up here, you can see there's two things that are wrong. This hair is quite straight. It's a nice mix of grey. This is grey, going into some colour, so I think it works colour-wise that we can get this to work. But there's some things that people do wrong in the crowd. I would always have some yak hair on you as well, because I really like to lay on more with that. But if you're in a room and you're sticking sideys on, and like facial hair around here, around this bit, the actor's face, is never really going to stay very well unless it's laid on, because he talks and moves his mouth. Here, it's not so bad because it's straight. So bearing in mind, if you are sticking this on, let's just, by the way, these amazing little combs for facial hair, we've just got those in. Really good for laying on, and because they're little, they're really handy. So I'm going to hold up my sidey, and then I'm going to put my first layer. I like the PPI glue, but I think put your glue under the hair. You want your where the hair's going on, you want it to be a seamless join. I'm just painting it on. Less is more. What you need to do is really tap it out. Can you see all the shine has gone? See, tap, 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 tap. Also, and this really helps, stick your sidey on. Follow the beard line that your actor's got, if at all possible. That will give you some idea. Stick it on and take it off. And the reason why you do that is that you will get some glue on here. So what in effect you'll get is a double bond. Always make sure, as you know, IPA will reactivate. I've just got a little bit of IPA on my brush where some of those hairs have got stuck down there, and that will reactivate the glue there. Lifting up again. Now I've already got some glue on here. And I'm now pressing down that top bit of it. Right, so if we do that, and back to this marvellous little YS Parts comb, it's so lovely for facial. Just make sure, lift up each little section of hair. Just iron it in with your tail comb. Because if you do this properly, it will stay stuck all day. And then you're just gonna pull that down, comb that down. Now, you may have noticed I didn't stick all the way down. That was to give myself leeway. Well, that's fairly good, well stuck, and I'm just keep ironing that in. If you really want to iron it in, you can dip it back in your IPA and just roll it in it. Just a little tiny bit. You don't want to take it off. You want to reactivate the glue. Turn that down, and then we'll just carry on down here. Feel free to, play around with it. Make sure you've got it in the right place. Like I say, we go back in with a bit more glue. Just turn your head that way a little bit. Relax. Like before, painting it on, making sure I cover the area. And please, if your facial does come unstuck and you're on set, don't keep whacking on loads and loads of glue. It's one of the most horrible things when actors and their beards get completely glued up. People just keep resticking and resticking rather than knowing that you can reactivate it. So like I say, we tap, 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 and you can see the shine actually goes, and you can see the glue tacking up. So many people don't do this. You can do it with a a nylon stocking, if you want. I've actually tacked that so much I've made it go a bit white, but that's fine. Put it on so you've got some on your lace there. Go back down and just going back here to this lovely little YS Parks comb. Just be very careful how you press it in around here, because you can get what's called waving, where it dips in. Because this skin is soft, you can sometimes, you see it on beards where it wrinkles all there. It's really hard to lose it once that's done. So you can see I'm just going through and making sure that's really ironed in. Now here you saw where I over-tacked it there slightly, a little bit white, just with a tiny bit of IPA. And just lose that. So to me, just go around my edges, make sure that when I approximated where that was needed to go, I got the right glue, the right section of skin covered in glue. Be really sparing with your glue, just turn that way for me. There's maybe a few bits where I've missed, just going around to check. Every single bit of lace should be stuck, and if it isn't, it won't last. You need to make sure that all the lace is stuck. I'm just going through that, and then tap out again. I've hardly got any glue on my brush. That's about the most important thing you can learn. These little combs are amazing, and for laying on, they're even more useful.